Hi Pisces, this is your end of the month reading for January the 16th to the 30th. I hope everyone's having a good start to 2023. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well here. All right, let me just see what you have, Pisces. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles here in reversed, which seems to me that we are not really appreciating maybe how much we have done, or maybe someone else here is not really appreciating our kind of hard work. And it's starting to kind of get to us a little bit here, Pisces. We're kind of just like, why isn't this kind of being valued? Why is kind of no one peering at this, like looking at my work of the way of how much I've done or value here? Again, it could be another influence, could also be yourself, of being like, hey, you're not actually paying attention to where you've got to so far. We're kind of looking so much ahead that we're not like appreciating how much work that we have done or got done here. But it seems like it's this kind of unappreciation for the work, whether this be an outside source or whether this be a source with yourself. Here it kind of seems like it's we're losing our drive a little bit here. We're losing our excitement about life. We're losing our creativity. We're losing kind of this passion or energy to kind of maybe produce something or do work here, because we're just like, it's not being appreciated. So how can I why do I want to keep going with this? But it seems like whatever this cycle is of kind of maybe being undervalued or underappreciated here is going to come to an end. We have the World card here, which means the end of a cycle. So whether this is you being like, you know what, I'm done with this kind of energy, or whether this is just generally the part of your life where things weren't kind of working out in that sense for you, or you weren't kind of being appreciated for the work you've done, this cycle is going to be over for you. We do also have the Two of Pentacles here in reverse, so there might be some kind of overspending involved, or kind of watch your spending here. Maybe watch that you're not overspending to compensate for this kind of energy. You're just like, well, I'll just shop, or like, well, I'll just buy things and it will kind of make me feel better. So just watch out for that in this a little bit this week in this cycle too. Maybe you're also just feeling like people were not kind of giving you your value that you kind of deserved here. And yeah, you're kind of over it. You're kind of over the cycle. You're kind of done with it. With the World card, it means you kind of are moving out. That's something kind of complete here as well. Some of you might feel undervalued by the world, but I think this world is more in the sense is feeling like, hey, this cycle is kind of over for me. I'm done with kind of maybe not doing as much because I'm not feeling I'm getting valued. I'm going to kind of almost demand it for myself, or kind of go out there and get it, because you are having this kind of mental clarity. You're having this aha moment. That's what the Ace of Swords is all about, is having this kind of mental clarity. So I feel like your mental game is going to be pretty strong in these 2 weeks. You're going to be able to kind of see this situation, and you're going to be like, all right, how can I fix this problem? How can I create a solution for this? What do I have to let go of? What do I have to maybe cut out? What do I need to start doing to kind of get that passion back? Maybe it's a new hobby, maybe it's a new job, whatever it is, to kind of ignite that passion and that flame for life. Maybe you need a vacation. Maybe that's what this World card is all about, is you're like, I just need to travel somewhere around the world for a little bit. Again, this 2 weeks, you're gonna know what to do in this kind of situation here. Let's see what else we have for Pisces. Okay, well, we're a little hesitant about it though. Trust issues popping out. I don't know. Push through the fear. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Ten of Wands, and then we have the Five of Wands reversed. A lot of Wands energy. There's going to be a lot of like Pisces, I feel like fiery energy. Maybe this is with you this week. Maybe this is with other people as well. Kind of all these kind of Wand placements. It means this time for you, these 2 weeks might be a little turbulent, might be a little, you know, acting on that kind of fire energy. So again, there might be a little bit of fire reignited within you, but again, you just feel like in the fire element this week and these 2 weeks. But we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 10 of Wands, and we have the 5 of Wands in reversed, which is kind of telling me that I know you kind of don't trust maybe what you were thinking, like if you are making the right choice here. It's telling you to just move through that anyways, to be a little bit more confident in yourself, to trust that you kind of know the right answer here, or you kind of know what to do, because it's almost like this kind of not trusting our own ideas is becoming a little bit of getting in the way here, because it's causing inaction because we're not doing anything about it, right? We're just kind of sitting there and just being like, well, I don't know, maybe that's not the right option. And then you're just kind of being there, sitting there being like, is this the right option? Is that the right option? And nothing is happening. So what this is telling you is to kind of move through that paranoia, kind of move through that fear, and just keep it pushing. Because even if you make the wrong choice, you can recorrect and you can move forward. And it's saying that there'll be kind of less conflict here in your life. You're going to see things be a little bit more peaceful for you. I think conflict, especially in these 2 weeks, is feeling like it's there for a reason. You're kind of seeing what is not working, seeing what maybe you have to change here, or you know, move on from, to kind of get away from all this kind of chaos, get away from all this kind of conflict that's happening again here, Pisces. So good for you this week. I feel like it's like, all right, I just feel like, all right, like time for change. Maybe this conflict is with Libra, or it's a conflict to do with the legal system. We have the Justice card popping out here as well, so maybe there was some conflict happening. Maybe there's a legal battle, like I said. Maybe there's a Libra that you're in conflict with that's going to be kind of solved here in this 2 weeks. Justice is in upright, so it means justice will be served for the situation. It means that things will kind of go in your favor, that whatever is right will occur. If it was reversed, it would be kind of like injustice, but it's saying it's like there's going to be justice for the situation here. Okay, so just kind of be on the lookout for that this week. Things will kind of end up fairly. Yeah, I just see like a lot of yeah, it's just I feel like, again, you're just kind of going to see the things that kind of that make you kind of maybe feel sad, make you feel almost maybe not worth here. Like this legal battle or whatever it was for you could have easily just like frustrated you and kind of took all your energy. But what they're kind of saying here is sometimes relationships and things need to be let go because they're not helping us, right? They're not I'm not trying to say that everything always has to be perfect, but I think there comes a time where we realize that we can't kind of hold on to some of the sadness anymore. We can't hold on to all this pain, and kind of what these cards are insinuating here is just like, is it worth your energy? Is it worth your energy to keep battling like this? Is it worth your energy to, you know, it's just like never ending fighting here kind of energy. And it's like, is that even worth it for you anymore? Because you're just kind of focusing on the negative, and you're just kind of not seeing, you're only kind of seeing this situation, and you're kind of seeing what else you kind of have in life here with the 5 of Cups. So it seems like there has to be some sadness with maybe an ex-lover here, or just like an ex-relationship. The lover doesn't have to be the lover's Gemini energy, but it doesn't have to be like a lover. It can also be people around us. It could be, you know, co-workers, whatever it is here. It just seems like there's some kind of like sadness around that, or this kind of like sadness that this relationship is not working anymore. Maybe it's a friend too, but it's just like, this is not kind of working anymore. This is, you know, this is causing me too much like sadness, grief, or pain. Again, if things can be mended, try to mend it, but I think you'll know the point where it's like, okay, I just need to kind of focus on my energy a little bit here. For Pisces, please. Happiness. Yeah, I think your happiness is just kind of going to take center stage here. You know, what makes you feel free, what makes you feel loved, what makes you feel happy. I think you're going to start to move and start feeling present in that. You're like, what drives me in this life? What makes me happy? What makes me feel alive? What makes me feel youthful? What makes me feel, you know, content? Like, you're just kind of going to focus on this happiness here with the Sun. And once you kind of focus on that, these new opportunities are going to pop in for you. When you focus on, you know, focusing on your happiness, focusing on shining bright, you know, being the person that you're going to be here. And I think when you kind of shine bright like this, when you kind of focus on your happiness, when you radiate this kind of sun energy, new opportunities come towards you because people are kind of gravitated towards your energy here. And that's not saying that you have to be positive all the time, because sometimes life isn't positive. And honestly, my biggest spiritual belief is kind of yin and yang. It's good and bad. You need to have that kind of balance here kind of in the universe. But it's just saying, when you follow that, when you follow what makes you happy, when you follow that kind of sun energy that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel thankful to kind of be here, that's when new things are going to come towards you, because you feel like you have the world in your hands, right? With this Two of Wands here. You're like, I can kind of go out there and do anything, because I'm at this place where, you know, I'm doing well, I'm shining bright. Pisces, for some of you, there's a family situation right now that is causing you a lot of grief. It's causing you kind of a lot of pain here. We're feeling a little bit like betrayed, or maybe backstabbed by your family or something like that. We have the Ten of Swords here, and we have the Ten of Cups reversed. So you, again, might feel like something in the family dynamic you feel betrayed by or hurt by here. I don't know, whatever that kind of situation is for you. I just wanted to say that there's new opportunities coming. So whether this is current energy or past energy, what they're just kind of saying here is, again, new things are on the horizon for you. New opportunities are coming in. New things are happening for you here. So maybe for some of you, this is going to be a painful kind of, you know, it's letting go of some kind of pain involved with our family here to kind of move on to something else, or to allow new things to kind of come into your life here. Whatever it is that maybe we're letting go of here, or whatever it is that is causing us kind of all this conflict, we're going to kind of push in and push past to this new opportunity. All right. Okay, get inner child, which one of the fire signs got as well. Or sorry, well, the golden children, but talk about your inner child. Which one of the fire signs got as well? I forget which one it was, but came up in that reading as well. The golden children, the inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gift. Golden children, or children of the sun, are highly advanced and extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts of intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it in early life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so, if they are not supported in the right ways, they struggle in the physical life here. They are often referred to as new humans. People discard it may be a sign that you are being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be also called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or project, or a new beginning. And that's what we're talking about the top here, right? Kind of getting that kind of tend to kind of our inner child energy, tend to this whatever that is that needs a change here, that is not kind of feeling valued, that is kind of feeling less than, because that pain is kind of popping up in here as well, and it has to do something with your family as well. So maybe this, again, like I said before, was something from growing up that caused you a lot of pain, or felt betrayed by the family in a way. To treat yourself or the new beginning with a sweet, tender love, to nurture and nourish it, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, to see yourself and others as innocent children, to remember that deep down, everyone is trying their best if you are treated with a tender heart, and they will not harden as they journey through this great adventure called life. How can you treat yourself or others more tenderly? I love that. And then we also got two interesting cards here, I'll say, popping up with the energy oracle. We have broken heart, grief, loss. This card is a heartbroken, this card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, grief-filled tear. This heart may be from long ago, or it may be pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is being called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of the divine love and healing, and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self-care a priority now. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to true abiding love that you so rightly deserve. Right? I feel like, again, I think I did a yearly reading, kind of the quick snapshot, and it kind of was talking about that with Pisces too. This is going to be a year for you where you really kind of connect with yourself and kind of what it is that you want to do here. You're going to be like putting your own care first and putting yourself first, finally. All right, we have the Temple Path, spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. This winding path leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for a lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that you've been going through now is all part of your soul's purpose, and you are on your karmatic path, heading in the right direction. The choices you make now are important for personal growth and life lessons. The lights around you and around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides, all of the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting to the spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. All right, Pisces, that was your end of the month reading. I hope this helped.